Well, hello, and welcome to our first tutorial on starting to use the NASA Recover Decision Support System. This first tutorial may not be for everyone, but if you need to generate fire-specific web maps, then this tutorial is for you. We're going to use the NASA Recover generator. And the easiest way to navigate to that online tool is first by visiting the GIS Center at Idaho State University. That's a simple URL, simply GIScenter, all one word, .isu.edu. Once you're on our home page, simply click the Research button and then look for the NASA Recover web page. Next, we're going to visit the Recover Tracker. Now, the Recover Tracker shows us the current status of the most recent Recover wildfires. So we're going to click the Recover generator and notice that there's a login required. Now I've already entered my login credentials and the computer is set to remember that for me. But what you'll see is a standard username and password screen. And if you need a username and password, simply email me at the email address that's in the comments and on the screen right now. So we're greeted by this welcome screen, and go ahead and take a look at this. You can read through the instructions, especially for a first-time use, but then go ahead and click Proceed. There's really only two steps involved with this entire Recover generator process. Step one is where we view the fire perimeter on our desktop. Now all that we need here is a shapefile that's been zipped up. The shapefile is just a standard shapefile, but it has to have a correctly defined projection. So I'm going to click the Load Local Shapefile button. And I have a wildfire here. Once I click Open, the generator instantly opens that zip file, displays it on the screen for me to take a look at, and zooms up on it. That completes step one. Now we turn our attention to step two. We're going to give a name to this fire. I'm simply going to call it the test fire. Now on this, all you got to do is give the name of the fire itself. You don't have to put in the word fire. That actually will be appended on there for you. Then we're going to identify the state. This fire happened to burn in the state of Washington. Now the next step might seem redundant, but it's really not. Step one opened up the fire perimeter polygon for me to take a look at it on my screen. Step two deals with the server. So we're going to upload that exact same file to the server. And I'm going to locate that same file again. And the only thing that happens once we click OK is you'll see that the upload fire boundary now reads yaleroad.zip. Now if the fire has been contained, go ahead and put a check right here. Next, we're going to identify an area of interest. And I'm simply going to use this draw rectangle. Now we want to make sure that our area of interest is larger than the fire perimeter itself, and that it contains enough area for you to use those unburned areas in your management decisions. So it simply tells us to press down to start, let go to finish. So we're simply going to drag a rectangle. Now that's done. Take this scroll bar, drag it down. What you're looking at here is a list of 25 of our base layers, our Recover base layers, that will automatically be clipped and added to your fire-specific web map. If you don't want one of these, you can turn them off. Next, we're going to enter our email address. And just like you saw a moment ago, I'm using my real email address. Make sure you type this in correctly, because after the generator process is complete, you're going to receive an email with the URL to the brand new web map for your fire. Lastly, I'm just going to go ahead and click the submit button and put this thing to work. Now notice this little wheel spinning right over here. It's telling us that the generator is working. And in about 5 minutes, sometimes 7 minutes, we'll see a message pop up on our screen that processing is complete, and pretty much simultaneously we'll receive an email telling us the same thing. There we go. Processing is complete. We can click OK and then close the generator. Next step, watch for the second of our tutorials, and we will jump into using the Recover web map that was just created for us.